Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss.
Get ready for a popular taco spot in Austin that's serving up some wild combinations. Plus, we travel to a restaurant in San Antonio that's seamlessly blending Cuban and Mexican cuisine to make some outstanding dishes. And we go carpooling with Casey Ogletree from Jordan Ford to find out some great deals and great bites in San Antonio. All that and more right now on Texas Eats. We're in Austin on Rainey Street to pay a visit to a taco shop with its origins rooted in backyard parties. Let's check out Asador Tacos.
My friends were like my initial supporters. They would come out every weekend, and now that friend group has just kind of grown bigger.
I'm saying, now you have the whole city of Austin as your friend.
Exactly. I hope so.
Now, you have one item on the menu I don't really see in a lot of places. You got mushrooms in a taco.
Mushroom mole, that's our house favorite. The mole really means a lot to me. It's a mole amarillo. It's one of the first moles I learned how to make.
Tell you what, I gotta go in on this mushroom one. That's the bite.
Oh. About 45 ingredients in that mole. It's a very complex one.
I'm not looking for mushrooms on tacos, but you can convert me with this.
This is the one.
I could be converted.
We convert people with our mushroom.
This is an exceptional taco. I tell you what, if you only had this on your menu, you would still be very successful.
Thank you.
That is awesome. Brisket. Now, you said you've been making this for a long time for friends. What's your secret, man? What are you doing?
Low and slow. It's Texas. You can't mess with it too much. We actually don't trim our brisket at all. We want all those fatty bits. We cook it 12 hours. Everything's breaking down. And we mix the whole brisket together with spices, seasoning blend, and then that's what you get.
That's the bite.
Bro!
I love the quality of the flour tortilla. You do have the option to dunk this again, salsa verde. You also have guacamole on the side, queso on
I'm
there
a queso dunker. That's my move. It's dirty.
Ready?
But you go right in there, yeah. That's the move.
Cheers. Yeah, that's the one.
So it's our chicken adobo. Ours is marinated with achiote, guajillo chilies, tons of garlic. We cook chicken thighs, marinate them post-cook, chop it up, and then here's what you got.
This is your carnitas.
This is actually where it all started.
Really?
So Asada was born doing pig roasts. I was like, yeah, absolutely, I can do that. I'd never cooked a pig before in my life.
All right, that's the carnitas. That's the best bite.
I actually haven't done this full tasting in a while. That's so good.
That's fantastic. Great job. Now we're gonna go into the kitchen and you're gonna cook for us one item. You're gonna prepare it for us. What are you making?
I think we do the chicken quesadilla.
That's the one to get. All right, cheers to you.
Cheers.
Let's go make some quesadillas.
Yeah. So we're just using regular canola oil. Get a little onion and cilantro mixture going as well.
You gotta have the chispas on there when you're making a quesadilla.
Exactly. There should be kind of a crown to it is what we're going for. This particular method is what my mom used to make for me and my friends when we were kids.
These tacos at Asador are popular for a reason. When the cheese is bubbling, they know the perfect time to throw in the tortillas right on top of the cheese to create the ultimate costra, that crust that is formed on there, making everything nice and crispy. Plus, you gotta know when to flip it over, and look at that. Bam!
Joe, thank you so much for having us out here, you guys. Asador Tacos, 3 locations in Austin, Las Perlas, The Crackle, then here off Rainey Street. You can come out here and get a delicious spread of tacos. All of them are hitting. You have to try the mushrooms. I'm not joking. Best mushroom taco I've ever had, dude. I'm very impressed. Thank you so much, man. You guys are awesome out here, and thank you for the hospitality as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, y'all, that's the bite. That's a quesadilla. Woo!
Today on Taste of Texas with Shiner Bock Beer, we're making a Brazilian lemonade shandy. And to get started, you want to get some lemons and limes, quarter them up and throw them into a blender. We are using a Vitamix, which is a great blender to use for this process. 2 cups of ice, 1 can of condensed milk. You also want to use 1/3 cup of sugar and a little splash of Malibu and a cup of water. Blend it all up, put it into a glass. You also want to rim another glass with lemon, put some sugar on there, ice, and then strain all of that mixture into the glass. Leave some room on top. Pour on a lemonade shandy shiner and then stir that around as well. Put a little lemon wheel for the garnish. You are ready to rock and roll. Super delicious, easy, and so refreshing for the summer.
Now, we're just off Broadway, north of downtown San Antonio, at an exciting new restaurant that's seamlessly blending the rich flavors of Cuban and Mexican cuisine together. Let's go inside, Paladar.
Joining us now is one of the owners out here at the restaurant, Ian Sam. Thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you guys for coming by.
There are so many different items on the menu. You have a little bit of Cuban, you have some Mexican on there, you have that fusion together. Talk to me about the importance of the menu being diverse like that.
Yeah, we were trying to create something different about our roots, Mexican and Cuban, and we wanted to put it together. We were really happy with the ideas at the end.
Talk to me about the name of this dish and what's going on.
Okay, those are guacamole con masitas. It's one of the fusions that we add over here. The guacamole for sure is going to be like made in Mexico, and we have the masitas de puerco. Those are pork chunks made in Cuban style with sour orange chips and yuca chips on the side.
Ooh. All right, that's the bite. Oh, come on. The char on the outside of the pork is beautiful. You have that nice crunchy texture. The fat is rendered really well. I tell you what, that is amazing.
Probably that one is the most popular one that we have already. A bed of mangoes, pieces of seared tuna on top, avocado, kind of like a mix of ponzu with spiciness.
Oh man, y'all are playing games. Cheers. It has almost a sour punch to it, but then it's rounded out with a little bit of that sweetness from the mango. But that ponzu is so citrusy. That's phenomenal.
That one is gonna be our ropa vieja. It's a really traditional dish from Cuba, shredded beef with bell peppers, onions, and a little bit of garlic. And you have a side of white rice and the fried plantain.
Cheers. The bite. This one, comfort food. In any culture that you go to, you have a stewed beef. You have this like really tender beef, and you have a rice or a starch that comes with it. I mean, that is the perfect bite.
This one is part of our Mexican side of the menu. The name is arroz cremoso, and you're gonna have like a good combination of the white rice, some greens, butter, some chipotle mayo, and chicken.
All right. Ooh, super bold, very deep flavors on there. And it has almost like a smokiness to it. And I think that's coming off the chicken. You have that really beautiful char on the outside again. Cuban, you think the Cuban sandwich, this is kind of your own play on that, right?
Yes. The bread, that is gonna be a telera bread with some cheese and avocado from the Mexican side. And the pork and ham is gonna be like the Cuban sandwich used to be. The pork is gonna be cooked Cuban way.
Like that shredded pork, right? Woo-wee. Wow, bro, that's insane. Super creamy. The avocado is just perfect. That ham is just salty enough, but that pork, my goodness.
Those are flautas de lechon. You see the flautas, that they're from Mexico. Inside the lechon, we cook it Cuban style. On top, you have beans and chorizo, and on the side, some fried plantains.
Wow, that is beautiful. Great texture, super tender meat. Everything is so different, but you're executing everything extremely well.
Over there, we have huevos paladar. You have tortilla at the bottom, some eggs, beans, another tortilla, and the sauces with some Oaxaca cheese on top.
That is, again, comfort food. Beautiful and very warming. Like, if you need something to fill up on, that is a perfect dish. You guys, Paladar here, right off Broadway in San Antonio. It is a fantastic restaurant. And we even have people coming in right now. And how y'all doing? Come on in, y'all, don't worry. Come on out to Paladar. The food is incredible, the people are great, and the service and everything out here. Cheers to you, sir.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you, guys.
This is where it's at, y'all.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we travel to Austin for a restaurant that's serving up modern interpretations of classic Latin dishes. And next on the show, we go carpooling with Casey Ogletree from Jordan Ford to find out some great deals and great bites in San Antonio. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break. Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now it's my favorite segment that we get to do on the show. It's carpooling with Casey. Casey, what up, brother? We're here at Tia's Taco Hut off North St. Mary's, and we're gonna go eat some food over here. They got some great deals. We're gonna talk to one of the servers, where they're gonna make all this delicious food for us. Let's go knock it out. Joining us now is a server out here at the restaurant, Sylvia Rico. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Welcome to Tia's.
Now, everything out here smells and looks incredible. So I have to find out more about Tia's. How long has it been around?
Tia's has been around over 15 years. We're all known for our bean and cheese tacos, our enchiladas, our Laredo plate as well.
Now, have you been to a Tia's before?
I did during Fiesta.
That's right.
I did.
We were actually here. We had the party right here. Now, there's just some different food. We had some Fiesta food, now we got their food off the menu. So Sylvia, you're gonna walk us through. I wanna start first with the guy in the back. This is a huge stack of pancakes. There's actually a picture of this outside, and that's what inspired me to can we do this? You were like, yes.
Yes, you can. These are fresh, fluffy pancakes that a lot of people like to order here.
Now, this is 9 pancakes. Yes, you can do this too, okay? So you come out here. Would you order this amount? Is there like a child of yours that loves pancakes?
We all love pancakes, but that would be for me.
Yeah, the 9 stacks for daddy. There you go. All right, let's go in. Let's get a bite of these pancakes. Cheers to you, the pancakes. I love it. That's the bite. That's a fluffy pancake.
Yes, it is.
Now, having that first bite, you think you could put down all of those?
Absolutely, I could.
Now, you said this one is like what you're known for, right?
This is our Laredo plate. This is a Tuesday special everyone comes out to. Everyone looks forward to the Laredo plate. It is 2 cheese enchilada, a puffy taco, joined with rice and beans. You have a choice on your puffy taco. Either it can be ground beef or shredded chicken.
All right, y'all. All right, Casey's going for the taco. Sylvia, you and I got the enchiladas. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's the bite.
That's good.
That was a good choice. Next to it, if you're feeling extra hungry. Now, Casey, this is more like, I feel like you're like, this is what I would gravitate towards. I feel like you would as well. It's a lot of meat going on. I see shrimp, beef, chicken. This is your pareada plate, right?
That's one thing we usually recommend for newcomers or people from out of town.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. And then in the front, sour cream, guacamole, you have lettuce. There we go. Super tender, lots of flavor. And that could feed easily 2 people or 1 hungry Casey right there.
There we go.
Yeah, or David. This is what we're talking about when you're driving here in the morning. Everybody loves breakfast tacos. San Antonio loves breakfast tacos. And y'all those prices are pretty crazy. We're looking at the menu and such competitive prices right now, especially when everybody's looking, how can I save some money? How can I save some money? Great prices on these, and those are huge. I gotta say, everything has just hitting. And I'm going to reiterate it again, but the prices are just super reasonable. So you bring the whole family out here. Everybody's got a little bite, got a little something you're going to love. What would you come back for right now, right in front of you?
Ooh, I like the fajitas. They're tender. They're perfect.
You're coming back out for the meat.
With a side of pancakes.
Yes. I like your style, Casey. Well, thank you so much for having us out here. You guys, Tia's, multiple locations across San Antonio. Make sure you search, find the one nearest you. Go check them out. And of course, there's specials. There's daily specials all the time. So go check them out. I mean, I'm going to keep eating right here. Casey, how we survived that stack of pancakes is beyond me. It was delicious. So many great deals here, just like the deals at Jordan Ford, right?
They are. You know, we have 2.9 for 72 months on all our SUVs. You don't want to miss out on this.
And you get more information on all the inventory. Of course, you can go walk the lot, but you can go online, www.jordanford.com. Dude, I'm serious. I really might fall asleep right now.
Not me. I'll drive you.
You'll drive me? Yeah.
Next on Texas Eats, we travel to Austin for a restaurant that's serving up modern interpretations of classic Latin dishes. Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break.
Jordan Ford is not just a place where you can come buy your vehicle, it's a place where you can take your vehicle if you need any maintenance done on it, right?
That's correct. Here at Jordan Ford, we make it so easy for our customers. You come here or we come to you. We have pickup and delivery or mobile service. We just had our 3rd van, and we have 4 and 5 on the way because it's been a mass taking.
I could believe, if I needed service done and they can come to me, I would order that. So go online to their website, www.jordanford.com, to schedule an appointment to either come out here or have it come to you. That's great service.
It is, and we love it.
That's how you do it.
Now, we're headed up to downtown Austin for some upscale Mexican cuisine at ATX Cocina. ATX Cocina focuses on coastal and interior Mexican cuisine with dishes crafted around fresh masa that is made daily using in-house ground corn. Chef de cuisine Allie McMillan grew up in a Mexican household and was inspired to cook by her grandmother.
This is my culture. This is my home. So growing up in a Hispanic household, you're exposed to a lot of different things. I mean, my family was more northern. So you saw a lot more of enfrijoladas and the enchiladas, and we've definitely taken a lot of influences from a lot of our culinary journeys through. So I mean, you're gonna have some platings that are definitely more French in style. You're gonna have some things that nod toward Thai, but still at the end of the day, Mexico is just a big melting pot, and all of these cultures melt together beautifully.
And talk about a melting pot. You got a little pot of cheese over here
Yeah.
that's been melting over here, and this thing is just ooey gooey goodness.
Our fundido is going to be handcrafted. We are actually blending our own cheeses. So we're using queso menonita and queso quesadilla to get you that nice stringy pull that everybody's used to, that ubiquitous pull. But we are layering in our own smoked briskets and our short rib and our salsa serranos.
And moving over right here, this is red snapper.
That is Gulf Red Snapper. So this is going to be based off of a tapache. So we're making our own tapache out of our pineapple skins, and then we're adding in some nice mango and lemongrass to give it some brightness. We're tossing it with a charred pineapple pico de gallo and some avocado crema, which is gonna have some nice coriander, so it should just balance everything out with that sweetness.
This one right here too, a very colorful dish. And this is your own play on this one as well, right?
Yeah, so enfrijoladas. So instead of just the beans, we made a mole out of it. So we have a black bean mole that's gonna kind of slather over our tlacoyo, which is gonna be filled with poblano and ricotta. We have a broken pea salsa on there and a charred lemon crema. So these are going to be our pork chuletas or pork tomahawks. They are going to be charred on the broiler. They are brushed with our morita butter. So again, you're going to have lovely brown butter that's been infused with achiote, morita chilies, a little bit of ginger. So you get all of these flavors that just kind of finish out that charred, beautiful meat.
This is incredible. Now this one's really cute. I like what you've done here.
I mean, who hasn't had a sope? I mean,
Right.
they're fantastic. We add potato into our masa so they're a little fluffier, and then we do our own refritos on the bottom. You're gonna have pork belly that's cooked in a peed style.
Oh my goodness. Yo, that's the bite. That's the one. This is gonna blow your mind.
So this is going to be our quail milanesa. So our quails are going to be lovely bandera quails that are going to be dusted with some pork chicharron. And then on the side, we're going to have our buttered chamoy.
I mean, everything's rocking out here. Now, we're gonna go into the kitchen. You're gonna show us how to make a dish from start to finish. Which dish are you gonna make for us?
So we are going to do our carne asada.
I'm sad to say that we have to say goodbye to all this food, but don't worry. I'm gonna take a couple more bites of all this. Thank you so much, though. Let's go make some food.
First thing we do, we're going to go ahead and season our meat. So you're going to start with salt and pepper. We'll go ahead and lay him right here, and we're going to get him started. Okay. So we're going to come down to our fryer.
And then straight into the fryer.
Yes.
Beautiful sound.
We're going to turn the steak real quick.
Oh my gosh. I'll just take that right now.
So let's go ahead and pick up those onions real quick.
Okay. Yes, chef.
He's feeling nice and pretty.
Okay. Beautiful.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and Salt Bae all the pecans. Do you want to cut the steak?
I would like to cut the steak.
This is going to be a sharp white cheddar queso.
Ooh.
That's just going to bring the whole plate together. So then we're going to put our fried onions just kind of right here.
That looks fantastic.
It's a beautiful plate.
You guys, ATX Cocina in Austin. Can't miss. Everything on here is a hit. Cheers to you. That's the bite. That's like really fancy ketchup.
You know what? I take that. If it reminds you of anything special, I'll take that every day.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Texas Eats coming up right after the break. Hungry for more Texas Eats? Be the first to check out our exclusive content by searching Texas Eats on YouTube. Plus, get notifications when we upload new content by subscribing to our channel. We're showcasing the best bites from across the Lone Star State, including burgers, pizza, barbecue, and tacos. Search for Texas Eats, subscribe to our channel, and watch Texas Eats anytime on YouTube. Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss.
Get ready for a classic barbecue joint in Austin that's serving up some over-the-top barbecue goodness. Plus, we travel to a food truck in San Antonio that's serving some top-tier Texas birria. And we take a trip to Dripping Springs for a deli that's serving up some over-the-top sandwiches. All that and more right now on Texas Eats. out to the east side of Austin to visit a barbecue joint that's been slanging out smoked goods for more than a decade.
Kind of built the trailer myself and, was a home barbecue guy that decided to go professional.
Thomas Micklethwait began his barbecue journey by hosting backyard parties in 2012. Now, his Post Oak Smoke Barbecue and scratch-made sides have found a spot on everyone's list of must-try bites in Austin.
All right, so I'm going to talk about the sides. We're going to get some of the proteins here. The first one we got to look at, though, brisket. That's the king of barbecue here in Texas. So I want to pull this one up. And look at this, y'all. Full test. Look at the way it folds, and this thing's already falling apart. Beautiful bark on the outside. And look, you just pull apart on it, and it just falls right apart, holds up on its own weight. And this is just beautiful.
Yeah,
here,
never
cheers
have
to
too
you.
much of this.
That's the brisket. Oh, wow. Meat butter. Seasoned to perfection. Just melts in your mouth. Super tender. Now, what kind of wood are y'all using to smoke with?
We use nothing but Post Oak.
Nothing but Post Oak.
Yep.
Talk to me about these ribs, too. I mean, everything out here is just glistening.
Yep.
These things are just juicy.
Keep it simple on the ribs. It's just smoke, salt, rub. Classic
That's it,
cooking
yeah.
process, yeah.
Keep it simple. Don't mess it up. Just keep it the way it should be. All right, I'm gonna take a bite. That's the ribs. Woo! I was told the sausage is where it's at. You guys are making it from scratch. You're doing it yourself. So I want to dive in here with you. You want to grab a piece with me?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, cheers to you. That's the bite. Those spices, that little hint of that Cajun kind of flair to it. Pork belly is just like a fat pop. It's that little bit of flavor explosion that happens when you take the bite. I could eat the whole thing. Talk to me about the side items over here, because you have some different highlights over here as well.
We got a beet salad with a kind of citrus dressing. We've got our chili beans. This is our most popular side. It's a jalapeno cheese grits. Got some mac and cheese, some potato salad, and some coleslaw.
The jalapeno cheddar grits, they look incredible. Cheers. So it has that little bit of spice. It's more of a flavor. It's not gonna burn you. That is super good. But before we finish eating all this barbecue, which I'm definitely gonna do, we're gonna go inside the food trailer. You're gonna make an item for us from start to finish. What are you gonna make for us today?
We're gonna do a brisket sandwich today.
Nice!
Classic.
Oh man, classic brisket sandwich. I got it, here we go. Little palate cleanser. All right, let's go make a sandwich. We got our beers. Let's do it.
All right, first thing we do is cut the brisket in half.
Throw it on. What do you got there?
It's a special sauce we use for the sandwiches. It's a mustard-based sauce.
Oh, wonderful. Look how easy, you made that look easy though. You know what I mean? Because it's a craft that went into making the brisket that really helps it stand out. Micklethwait Barbecue in Austin. There's a reason why it's been open for 10 years. It's just classic traditional Texas barbecue, but just done on an elevated level. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I gotta take a bite of this sandwich. That's the bite. Give me an elbow. This is spectacular. Jump in your car right now. This is what you need. Oh my gosh.
Today on Taste of Texas with Shiner Bock Beer, we're making a lemonade mojito. And to get started, smack some mint in your hand to get all those oils out, put it into a glass, chop up some lime, and then muddle this into a glass. You want to get all of that juice out of there, so make sure you muddle it well. Simple syrup on top, stir it around, let it sit in there so the flavors really get married together. In a chilled glass, add ice and then strain out that simple syrup mixture. Put 1.5 ounces of tropical Bacardi rum, absolutely delicious. Garnish with a lime and some mint, and then top it all off with a lemonade shandy from Shiner. Stir it around, sip on it, tastes like a Jolly Rancher, absolutely delicious. A great drink for the summer. Welcome back to Texas Eats.
Now, we're headed to Besame Food Truck Park in San Antonio off Grayson Street to check out a family-owned business specializing in Tijuana-style birria de res. Let's see what's cooking at Tejas Birria.
Joining us now is the owner and founder out here at Tejas Birria, Alex Hernandez. Alex, thank you so much for having us.
No, thank you for coming out and giving us a try.
Talk to me about the concept. How did this all get started?
Yeah, the idea came from just being at home, cooking recipes. Our roots are from Oaxaca, Mexico, originally where I'm from. So a lot of our recipes are actually rooted from there. Knowing that birria was something that was going to come to Texas and be big, I was like, we got to jump on this.
And I'm telling you, this food right here, not only does it look good, it smells good, and yes, I did already have some, but it tastes delicious as well. All right, grab a taco with me right here. Break this guy open and look on the inside. You have that cheese. What kind of cheese are y'all using here?
We use a New York blend.
Oh, a New York blend.
Yes, sir.
Oh, y'all fancy with it then. All right, you come with the East Coast blend of cheese. And then you have all that meat. And these are loaded up. Of course, I'm gonna open this guy up and you want a little bit of cilantro on there. This is the green salsa and I'm gonna pour that right in the middle as well. So I'm gonna dunk this baby in that. Cheers to you. Casey Tacos, that's the bite. Oh my God, give me some elbow. Bam, oh brother. That is phenomenal. That salsa is incredible.
Thank you.
And you guys are doing a fantastic job. Now, this to me is like quintessential Casey Taco Birria. This is the bite. Ramen bowls, tapatio, and you put your birria in the inside. And you guys are loading these things up. You're also adding your consomme to this, right?
Yes, sir. Nothing but consomme, birria, onion, cilantro, and then a fresh lime to squeeze it all into.
It's got a nice little spice to it, and that consomme is just like you said, you just want to drink it. How do y'all make the perfect grilled cheese? Because it is hard to get that crust.
We use everything from the grasita, that oil consistency, the nice fat from the meat, just nicely toasted, melting the cheese. Everything is just from that base, from that meat, honestly.
Oh my gosh, look at this thing.
On Texas toast. Like I said, there has to be that, so we do make it on Texas toast.
My goodness, loaded up. I mean, look how much meat and cheese are inside of this thing. Now we're gonna go inside the truck and we're gonna make an item from start to finish. So who are we going in the truck with and what are we making?
We're actually gonna go with my brother Jose Hernandez. He's gonna make y'all the birria pizadilla.
The pizzeria.
The pizadilla.
Cheers to you. Wash it all down.
First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take these tortillas right here, and these are custom made for the size of our pizadilla.
Hot.
We skim it over right here, get that nice red for every single one. We throw it on the plancha right here, get that sizzle going right there. And we flip them over right here, get them that nice crispiness. We want to hear the tortillas have that, that crunch to it. And we load this up. We're not scared of it. So this is one of our most popular items here in San Antonio. So now we come here and we're gonna pile on that 2 pounds of birria that we tell everybody about. So we put those juices on there. We're gonna keep going, right? We're gonna hit it with that onion cilantro.
Not playing games.
So we grab the spatula right here, throw it right on top. And then this is the chef's kiss on top right there. So we're gonna go under it right here. Like I said, it's a handful, it's 2 pounds of birria. So we're gonna transfer it over and we put it right here.
Thank you so much for having us out here at Tejas Birria. We're at Besame Food Truck Park in San Antonio near the Pearl. That's insane. Cheers to you guys. This is what I love about the food scene in Texas. That's the bite. Here's the elbow. Here's the elbow. That's delicious.
Next on Texas Eats, and we take a trip to Dripping Springs for a deli that's serving up some over-the-top sandwiches. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break. Now, we're in Dripping Springs to check out an authentic East Coast deli and butcher shop. Husband and wife owners Eric and Christian Turcott moved to Texas from the East Coast in 2018.
My husband and I are from the Boston area, so when we moved out here, we were looking for delis, and we've always wanted to own a restaurant / bar area, so we kind of put everything together and made one idea out of it.
What are some of the elements that you brought from Boston that you can have here?
Definitely, I would say like our cheesesteaks, because that is something that if you do see one out here, they're not traditional from like an East Coast
Shots
style.
fired. Rashad, yeah.
So that and the the Reuben here. That one is, I would say, an East Coast one as well.
Right in the front, talk to me about what's going on.
That one is my Rachel. My husband used to make that in Milford, New Hampshire. So it's coleslaw, Russian dressing, Swiss cheese, turkey, and pastrami on grilled sourdough.
What about this one right here?
That's a Californian. I recommend that to anybody that's looking for something lighter. That one is pesto mayonnaise, turkey, bacon, sprouts, and tomato. That is an Italian. It's kind of like a classic. That one is provolone cheese, mortadella, salami, pepperoni, and capicola, so like a spicy ham, if you will. And then it has like a nice salad that we like to make up and chop of lettuce, banana peppers, tomatoes, onions, and pickles.
Oh, come
and then
on.
we toss it in a deli dressing and then put it on top.
I'm gonna have to go for a bite of this guy right here.
It's amazing.
That's good.
This is our steak bombs. This one is our shaved steak, American cheese that has ham, pepperoni, and salami added to it, so it's got extra meats added.
Yes.
And then sauteed mushrooms, peppers, and onions.
Oh, come on.
So it's like all the things in the world.
There we go. The steak bomb, that's the bite. Oh, some love.
Thanks.
That is insane. Now this one right here, the Reuben, I would like to go in the back, in the kitchen, and I'd like to see one of these get made from start to finish so I can take a bite hot off that flat top.
Absolutely.
Can we do that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Joining us now is Eric Turcotte. He is the other owner out here at the restaurant. Thank you so much for having us in the back here in the kitchen. And now you're going to be showing us how to make the Reuben sandwich from start to finish, Eric. What's the first thing you do?
Just grab some butter and a couple slices of rye bread.
Oh, look at that. And that's beautiful bread that you have right here. Locally sourced, right?
Yes, locally sourced from Kyle. Just want to get that nice and crispy so it doesn't fall apart on you when you're eating it.
What are you adding right here on top?
Our Swiss cheese. Got a bunch of corned beef here. Just gonna lay that on the grill, get that hot. And you got your sauerkraut.
What do you got right there?
Homemade Russian dressing. Okay, I think we are ready to build here.
Eric, thank you so much for showing us how you make your Reuben sandwich out here. You guys, Turcotte Butchers and Delicatessen here in Dripping Springs. They're making everything from scratch, making it fresh, slicing it to order for you out here from behind the deli area. And when you walk in, you can just smell all that goodness. Plus, right now we're behind the bar. So grab yourself a drink, sit at the bar, belly up, and get a good sandwich just like this. This thing's ripping. It's still hot, but we're gonna go for it.
Let's do it.
I think it's ready to go. The Reuben sandwich. Look how beautiful that is. Cheers to you, sir.
Yeah, salad.
That's the bite. Oh, wow. Give us some elbow. Bam!
That's delicious.
That's a Reuben sandwich.
You got a little something in your mouth there.
Thank you.
Next on Texas Eats, we travel to a restaurant in San Antonio that's serving up Latin-inspired sushi and popular birria dishes. Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break. Today on Taste of Texas with Shiner Bock Beer, we're making a delicious and refreshing lemonade shandy cocktail. First, slice up some limes, in a glass with ice, a shot of Tito's vodka, a splash of simple syrup, a splash of grenadine, a whole lime, squeeze that in, stir it around, and right on top you put the Shiner lemonade shandy right on top. This stuff is delicious. Fill it up till it's all the way at the top of the glass, stir it up one more time, garnish with the lime wheel. This is a super easy and refreshing cocktail, perfect for the hot summer days. And with or without this cocktail, that new Shiner Lemonade Shandy is absolutely refreshing and great by itself. An amazing drink. Now, we're in San Antonio to visit the brick and mortar location of the popular taco spot, El Remedio. From humble beginnings preparing birria out of their garage to a city favorite food truck, El Remedio now has a gorgeous new building with a full bar serving new menu items and their classic birria tacos.
Joining us now is the owner out here at the restaurant, Joshua Palacios. Josh, thank you so much for having us, man.
Thank you for coming out.
You guys have really crafted a beautiful menu out here, and you brought a little bit of everything for us to try. And I want to start here on this one.
That is actually sushi. So on this one, we have tuna, salmon, and avocado on it.
Nice. And what is on top?
That's connie.
Sauce is on the side. What kind of sauce is
this? This is spicy mayo and this eel sauce.
super solid. It's fun, but it is very much sushi. And you have this like a really nice presentation on the board as well. But I like that you have the chili on the side. And that's your taste.
Yeah.
That's what you're adding to it to make it your own.
What we gotta add. This is a ribeye aguachile. So it's a ribeye steak, and then it has chiltepin sauce on there. It's the chili from Sinaloa.
Is it spicy?
It is a little spicy.
Okay.
So it's whatever we put on our aguachiles for the shrimp, but it's gonna be on the ribeye.
Well, that's mad different, dude. Oh, it's spicy. It's spicy. It's got a good kick to it. It has almost like a citrus forward kind of vibe to it. Fresh is definitely the theme of what's going on.
So this is our arrachera roll. It has a steak arrachera, it has chile serrano inside, and it has mozzarella cheese and avocado.
All right, I'm gonna go for like this guy right here in the front. And then the sauce is on the side.
Sriracha, sauce, and spicy mayo.
Ooh, that one's like smoky. Y'all like spicy out here?
Yes.
This one has a serrano on the inside. The mozzarella helps kind of balance out that spice. But I tell you what, you gotta be a spice lover to really appreciate it.
Yes.
And I like that, because I like a little bit of spice. We're in San Antonio, everybody likes a little spice out here. In the middle, asada fries. You guys are doing your own thing on it out here. Talk to me about how it's prepared.
Asada steak, mozzarella cheese, queso fresco, cilantro sauce, and crema mexicana.
Right, cheers, brother. All right, the asada fries. This is a great way to start everything out here. If you're gonna start your meal out right, you get the asada fries, very shareable. This one right here, the surf and turf burrito. What do you have going inside this one?
So we have asada, grilled shrimp, and then we have our shrimp that is stuffed with mozzarella and wrapped in bacon.
All of that inside of here?
All of it.
This has to be one of the most loaded protein surf and turf burritos you can find in the city. It's on the outside, toasted to perfection, so you're getting a beautiful crunch on there as well. This is really nice as well. Now, even though everybody knows about this item,
correct,
how popular is it still on the menu?
It's still our top seller.
Really?
Yeah.
Immediate. Bro, just devastatingly delicious. It just tastes like so much comfort food right there. You have the crunch on the outside, the savory meat, the seasoning, the cheese, the consomme right there as well. This is fantastic.
Thank you.
Josh, it's not just the food out here. You also have drinks and a full bar. So when you come out here to El Remedio, you know you can have a great time and celebrate. Yo, El Remedio, this place is wild. Come get your sparklers, come get your shots. Cheers to you. This is where it's at. Come get great food and a great time. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Texas Eats. And to get more information and a map on all the restaurants that you've seen on today's show, just go to our website, TexasEatsTV.com. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Texas Eats TV on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to join us every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock at night right here on KSAT 12, because this is how Texas eats. Hungry for more Texas Eats? Be the first to check out our exclusive content by searching Texas Eats on YouTube. Plus, get notifications when we upload new content by subscribing to our channel. We're showcasing the best bites from across the Lone Star State, including burgers, pizza, barbecue, and tacos. Search for Texas Eats, subscribe to our channel, and watch Texas Eats anytime on YouTube.